cosa hanno in comune
What have Milan and Chicago got in common?
lo Zar Tender
The Zar Tender ZF1.
Questo tender è stato progettato
This is a tender designed and built in the style Capital Milan. But to try it out, we've come to the waters of Lake Michigan, in front of Chicago.
Questo tender viene prodotto dalla Zar Formenti ed è il modello ZF1. È una barca di appoggio per
It's produced by Zar Formenti and it's called the ZF1. It's a support boat for big yachts, but it can also be the perfect way to sail around, to find some hidden bay or weave your way through the skyscrapers of downtown Chicago.
È un prodotto internazionale.
It's an international product, and as time goes on, so is the boatyard that makes it. When an object, even a small one, is as attractive as this, it's normal that everyone worldwide is going to like it.
Beh, da solo questo tender non può
You can't tour the world just in this tender, but you could tour it in the hold of a large yacht.
In effetti lo scopo di questo battello
In short, the objective of this pneumatic boat is to be at the beck and call of a big pleasure boat. But it's so gorgeous that I can even see its potential as a home on the water.
Beh, i laghi non sono sempre calmi. Questo poi è grandissimo. Il lago Michigan
Well, the lakes aren't always calm, and you can say this one's more like a sea, like the Adriatic in Italy.
E infatti si sta alzando un po' di vento.
And see, right now the wind's coming from the north. Now we don't have a big boat, just a tender. Okay, so it's a big tender, the Zar ZF1, which we're going to try out with a 40 horsepower Mercury engine.
Un tender come questo
A tender like this would go just as well with a 25 horsepower engine, but if you're going to fill it with people, it would be better to give it a bit more power.
in partenza, beh, come tutti i piccoli
It starts off like all other small ribs. The bow tends to go up.
però quando si arriva
But when you get to 3,000 revs, it levels out.
la minima velocità di planata, beh, direi
Lowest speed to plane is about 8 knots. Not bad.
è piacevole avere questa sensazione di essere così a contatto con l'acqua.
It's so lovely to feel so close to the water and going so fast.
3.500 giri. Siamo a
3,500 revs and we're at 12 knots. Well, you can feel the waves.
rispetto ad altri gommoni, ha una carena molto
Next to other ribs, the hull here stands out a lot. It's almost as long as the whole boat,
questo ci permette di
which
navigare.
means you can navigate better. Just a few centimeters make quite a difference when there are waves.
Hanno disegnato molto attentamente questo scafo, lo hanno inciso con due pattini
They've really been careful designing this boat, with its two upside-down arch lines that deflect the waves away from the boat.
in questa maniera si evita che gli spruzzi possano
And passengers don't get wet.
Ci sono poi due tunnel lungo i tubolari.
There are two tunnels along the tubulars which serve to stabilise lengthways and reduce the pitch.
Certo che se siete da soli è velocissimo con 40 cavalli. È una specie di
Of course, if you're on your own, 40 horsepower is pretty fast. It's like a go-kart,
come se foste in pista.
just like you're on the track. It's a toy.
È agilissimo, è divertentissimo.
Agile and lots of fun.
Forse la...
Okay, maybe it's a little too powerful.
In acque calme invece non è esagerata.
But in calm waters it's not. It's fast, really fast.
Incredibile!
Wow, 30 knots. There are 5 seats, 4 which are really comfortable, protective sofas with backrests. See how the cushions are anatomical and how they're finished. The stitching is just right in terms of strength, and they're well closed due to the generous use of Velcro and precise seams. I shouldn't say it, but the Italians have a unique sense of style. This footboard in the middle of the boat functions to get you on board, but it also gives great presence to the boat's profile. You can also use the front of the boat to get on and off, as it's so wide. As usual in Zar boats, the front end of the bow is completely fiberglass, which might cause problems mooring up, but the boatyard can reinforce the fenders, which helps to protect against bumps. And even though it looks small, this boat can be loaded up with stuff quite nicely. You can get to the hold under the bow quite easily because the door flips up completely. On the left of the quarterdeck, there's a countered compartment. And under the helm, there's a tin tray. The shape of the stern is like a real rib, and the swim deck is well articulated. There's a platform that helps you move from one side to the other, and the ladder is good. The bow and stern have 2 long handrails along both sides. The pilot's area is comfortable, and the control lever, for as much as it is unusual, is very ergonomical. The rudder can go in 3 different positions.
Zar Formenti
has launched very impressively in the tender sector, leveraging all the experience they have gathered building big pneumatic boats.
Ne è nata una nuova gamma che parte dallo Zar ZF1.
A new series which starts off with the Zar ZF1 at 3.35 meters gets to the Zar ZF3, which is 4 meters long. Soon though, there'll be others to choose from. Different sizes, but always the same style.